Good morning, folks. Today is day 2 and it is a sea day today. We've not got off to a great start, no hot water. So I'll have a word with the cabin steward and see what happens. Maybe that's how we come got this cabin, because people turned it down. And so they needed your cabin, and so they shoved them in your cabin, and you've been shoved in this cabin with no hot water. Anyway, I'll have a word with them and see what they say. I'll just flip it over and show you the view. There you go, that's the view. And as you can see, it's a cold, misty morning. It's been raining jar at night. And yeah, so that's the view I've got. What I'm going to do now, folks, is it has finished uploading it. I was uploading stuff from my GoPro to the computer and it's finished. I'm going to go down to the Keys and get some breakfast down there. Hopefully it won't be as busy in the Keys, although maybe it does get busy, because there's a thing on Horizon saying that overflow is in the Sindhu's restaurant, which is next to the Keys, so we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so I'll see you down there, folks. Bye for now. Right, folks, here I am down in the Keys. It's not that busy, actually. I should imagine it is fairly busy up in Booker. Mind you, let's have a look. It's just coming up to 7:25, so... And as it's a sea day, I don't see people getting up early, to be honest. Might be a bit busy tomorrow when we're in Hamburg. But as soon as I've not got anything booked, I can sort of get a leisurely breakfast. Although I might go up to buffet tomorrow because no porridge. Can't get any porridge down here. But yeah, so I'll just show you my breakfast. As you can see, it's not really any different. There's your mushrooms, scrambled egg, hash brown, piece of fried bread, a couple of sausages, a couple of slices of bacon. And that's it. So I'm going to tuck into this and I'll tell you what it's like. Right, folks, that one band. Scrambled egg were lovely. Mushrooms were great. Sausage were a bit thin, but it were okay. Bacon quite fatty, actually. Cooked bit of sausage. But other than that, it wasn't bad. And fried bread were nice. I didn't bother with beans and tomatoes and black pudding. So, and the omelette station had not opened, because I realised it's not supposed to open till 7:30. But anyway, it's opened early, so there you go. So I think I'll have I'll get the lift up to deck 17 and go sit down in Crow's Nest for half an hour or so. No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go down to reception and sort out that hot water business, and then I'll go up to the Crow's Nest. Bye for now. Right, folks, here we are in the Crow's Nest. Almost nobody in here. As you can see, there's a, what they call it out there, container ship, and out there, I don't know if you can make it out, is another cruise ship. I don't know what it is, but there you go. Right, folks, as I say, I'm now in the Crow's Nest. It took a bit of get finding it. I got one at middle lifts, although do go up to 417, you can't get to the Crow's Nest from that lift. So you had to go back down to 16, move forward and get one of the lifts forward of the Sky Dome, and then that brings you up to 17, which is here. and you can go up onto deck 18 from here, where they have the sports things. I mean, I'll do a ship's tour probably tomorrow when we're in port and everybody's gone off on the little excursions and everything. So yeah, I've been down to reception, told them about the hot water. Cracked a little joke and didn't go down well. He took me literally. I said to him, I said, it was that cold this morning, I was in out of that shower like nobody's business. So he says, oh, it's not working in the shower as well as is it not working in the sink as well? And I had to explain to him I was having a little joke and that I'd only tried the sink so far. I wasn't going to get into that shower if it were going to be freezing cold like it were in the sink. So anyway, he said he'd send somebody up to check it out and fix it. So we'll have to wait and see. As I say, I'm going to relax here now for a little bit and feel the choppiness at this bit, because we're right at the very front of the ship here on the crow's nest, and hence the name crow's nest. It's getting a little bit choppy. I would say happy Easter to everybody, but of course by the time you see this, Easter will be long gone. I said happy Easter to these people who were sat aside of me in breakfast, and poor lady, she almost joked on her food. You know, she's attempting to say happy Easter back. Poor lass. There were a group of them, about 4 people. They were nice people. Yeah, I think they were nice people. I'm usually a pretty good judge of people, and they look really nice. Yes, so there you go, folks. As I say, I'll get back to you later when I've got something else to talk about. So it's bye for now. Oh yeah, I thought I might mention something for our younger viewers, if I've got any younger viewers. They might think, what's he talking about? And, you know, on a night when I say it's good night from me and it's good night from him. Well, the older people all know that I'm quoting from a television show that was very popular in the 1980s called The Two Ronnies. And right at the end of the show, Ronnie Corbett and Ronnie Barker would be sat next to each other behind a desk, like, you know, like if they were newsreaders or something. And Ronnie Barker had said, it's good night from me. And instead of letting Ronnie Corbett saying it's good night from me, he'd say it's good night from me and it's good night from him. So that's what that's all about. If you're too young to remember the two Ronnies. Okay, bye for now. Just a quick update, folks. That what I thought were a cruise ship out there isn't. It's an oil rig. Yeah, it's an oil rig, because now I can actually make out the derricks on the side of the platform. From this distance, it looked like it were smoke coming out the smokestack. It's not. It's the derricks. If you heard that crash, it were bar staff dropping something and smashing a glass or something by the sound of it. They don't open until much later on in the day, so you can't get a drink in any room here. Okay, so I just thought I'd let you know that. Bye for now. Right, folks, I've been...
So this is one that you just do yourself.
This commentator. Right, try again. Right, folks, I've been to Future Cruises, and this is what they quoted me. It's for a 2-week cruise on Avia down to the Mediterranean, and basically inside cabin is £1,833. That's with my 5% discount because my Peninsula membership. By booking it on the ship, I get an extra £50 on board credit. And my transfer, of course, coach transfer. But yeah, so it's an inside kit, and that's a saver fare. So, you know, that's extra. You pay extra because it's a saver fare. If I wanted to make my own way to Southampton and have no onboard credit, it would be 1672. So it's £239 extra. Yeah. No, £231. £241 extra. And I get, for that I get an extra, my coach travel, and I get an extra, and I get an extra £140 discount. So if you take into account the £140 on board spending, and you take into account the cost of the coach travel, balances out really. So I'm considering doing that. But I have to check my finances first, of course, to make sure that because this you've got to pay it all up front because it's May 12th. So I need to check out if I've got sufficient funds to be able to do it. If not, I'll have to just leave it and go on a cruise at a later date when I've had a chance to build up my funds again. Okay, so. In the meantime, I'm down in the atrium on the bottom layer, and I've ordered myself a latte, so I'm just waiting for the latte to come. So, I also looked at, I've always fancied doing a New Year's Eve cruise, and they've got, the cheapest one they've got is an inside saver cruise, which is 2032. But if I do it as a normal thing, it's 2,282. So you're paying £250 more, and you get an extra so that's £85 on board spending plus your coach. It's running tight. I think it's a bit costs more, but then of course with coach you got peace of mind in that you go to your local coach station, you get on there, drops you off right at the side of the ship. You get extra benefit in that you have a dedicated line to get through onto the ship. It doesn't quite cover that extra £250, but it does almost cover it. So I'm considering doing that one as well, but I'm thinking about that one because that one's only £100 deposit, and then you pay the rest of it through your travel agent. So I'm thinking about that one. Consider it. I'll let you guys know. As I say, I've got to balance my account, my budget, or budgie, as they once said as Compo said on Last of the Summer Wine once, when he says he were balancing his budget, it meant he were balancing his budget. Yeah, so there you go, folks. So I'll speak to you later. A quick update on that one. I should have said that I'm considering one or the other, not both of them. If I do the one in May, I won't do the unless I have a bit of luck on Thunderball on lottery. I won't be doing Christmas one, New Year one. But if I don't do the May one, then I'll do the New Year one. I won't be doing both of them. Obviously, can't afford to do both of them. Because I don't have any sponsorship, or patrons like most of these people do. As I say, I just do this for memories for myself and my family and friends, and you guys out there in cruise land who like to follow my blogs. And a big thank you to everybody. Big thumbs up and a thank you to everybody that watches my blogs. And if you're new, and I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't done already. Bye for now. Right folks, here I am down in the olive grove, and I've just sat down and got the menu. I'll have a look at the menu and I'll let you know what's on it. Right folks, I've got myself a bottle of lager. Let's see if we can get it into black, and it's Barrier Moretti. And that's it. Right, I'll just see what it's like. Ooh, quite nice, is that? Yeah. I mean, it wants to be at £5 odd. But I've still got a few quid left on my onboard spending, so that'll come out of that. But I only had £30 this time, whereas previous times I've had 100 plus. So don't need to entice people on board cruises these days, you see. That's why they don't give you much on board spending. So yeah, there, I've ordered some kind of salad, I don't know what it is. I forget now. And a pizza. So when it comes, I'll show you all what it is, and then I'll let you know what I think about it after I've tasted it. So bye for now. Right folks, this is what I've got for sort of like a starter. I've got some salami, parma ham, some tomatoes, type of tomatoes, isn't it? Some cheese. And over there we've got some, I haven't put on my plate yet, but we've got I forgot the name of them. Mine's gone blank. Some cheese, and then these, I'm not sure what these are. And it, olives, that's it. Olives. Yeah, and there's your ham and whatever. Okay, so that's what I've got for my starter. So I'm going to tuck into that and I'll let you know what it's like. Right folks, not very tasty, most enjoyable. The ham and parma ham and the salami. Feta cheese was really nice. I didn't bother with olives because I'm not a big lover of olives. Maybe in a dry martini. Shaken, not stirred. Bond, James Bond. Yeah, no. So I'm just gonna get me main course soon, and I'll get back to you when that arrives. Right, folks, the pizza's finally arrived. Freshly made, so that's a good thing. So we're gonna give it a try, and I'll let you know what it's like. And that is the pizza. As you can see, it's a pepperoni with some parma ham on it, and yeah. So I'm going to tuck into this and let you know, because as I say, I'll let you know. Right folks, yeah, it's quite nice. I don't think it's quite as good as I had last March, but yeah, tasty enough, really nice. Max out of 10, 8. Yeah, 8. Beer were nice. Salad, the starter was really nice as well. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go back to cabin, I think, for a little bit. I'm not going to get a pudding. My next meal now, proper meal, will be at 8:30 tonight. So I might go up to buffet and get a snack up there later on, maybe about 4 o'clock, something like that. Okay, so I'll speak to you all when I get back to cabin. Bye for now. Right folks, I'm back in the cabin. And if you look out there, you'll see we got a bit of sun out for a change. Still windy out there and cold, but we have got some sun. But yeah, what we call a cold weather cruise. And yeah, let's just have a quick look at me. You can see the size of that balcony, huge balcony. Yeah, folks, as I say, we're back in the cabin. Yeah, just a follow up on the pizzas are alright. As I say, it weren't as good as last time I were on in March, but then so far it's either same or not quite as good as it was last March. But yes, it's all right. But I needed low, and I went round and they were locked. Well, the door wouldn't open. You know, automatic thing wouldn't work. Anyway, everybody else was going up trying it and just wandering off. I went up, tried it. It didn't work, so I grabbed an officer that just happened to be walking past. I said, "Excuse me, this door's not opening." And he tried it a few times, and he says, "I'll get somebody out there." Anyway, when I came back after making my way back up to cabin, I just checked it out, and somebody had been out and fixed it pretty quickly. Well, they needed to be. I'm glad I did that booking in Olive Grove, because it was getting full, and it was very full out in Keys. Normally, it's all packed up in buffet area, but of course, weather's not so great, so they're not all sat round pool and going into buffet because weather's not so brilliant. But there it is what it is, doesn't it? It's March. Well, yeah, it's still March. It's 31st today. Yes, so and when I went in, there were about three other people in, and when I come out, it were almost full. But there you go. That's why I still had quite a wait for that pizza. It must have been about 10-15 minutes. And they kept saying, "Oh, he's cooking it from fresh. They're cooking it from fresh." We're all right. Well, obviously they cooked it from fresh. But but I would say it is better. Apologies, folks. Yeah, as I say, it was definitely better than the pizzas you get round the pool area, where they're all cooked and then just left out there, and people come along and say, "I'll have a piece of that pizza." They're much better because they're not fresh, but they're okay. They're still okay, but then they're not as nice, and you've got very limited choice, obviously, up there. Okay, folks, so that's it for now. I'll speak to you later when I decide what I'm going to do. So bye for now. Right, folks, here we are in the buffet on deck 16, a Rising restaurant it's called, and I've got a selection for afternoon teas. I haven't bothered with scone and cream and all that stuff. I'll just show you what I have. As you can see, I've got 2 smoked salmon torpedoes, 1 mini Cornish pasty, and 1 Black Forest Gâteau bun. So I'm going to tuck into these, and I'll get back to you and let you know what they're like. Right, folks, the mini Cornish pasty was appalling. Scores out of 5, 1, and that's been generous. It was terrible. There was no vegetables in there. There was no sweet or onion or anything. It was just some kind of mush in a piece of pastry that Cornish in the shape of a Cornish pasty. It was terrible. Smoked salmon torpedoes, they were really nice, yeah. Not enough smoked salmon in them for my liking, but yeah, very nice. So we'll give them 4 out of 5 because they want enough smoked salmon in them. Black Forest Gatto, yeah, that was quite nice. Again, 4 out of 5. It was a little bit dry, but not bad, not bad. I have chef's table tonight. That's a posh night. At what was it? 8:30. My bookings for 8:30. So I thought I'd nip in now, get a couple of little bites to get me through until 8:30. And that's why I only had a little bit and didn't bother with the scones and all that sort of thing. And nice to see that in the buffet here, they've still got the lady going around with a trolley, which I experienced in June. I don't think it happened in the March one last year, but it definitely did in June. So yes, I'm just going to sit here, relax with my cup of coffee for a while, and then I'll probably go back down to the cabin. Not what you can do when you're on your own, you know, during the day, because there's not a lot of things. Well, they've got lots of different things on, but there's nothing that you could really do on your own, and you've got to be really interested in the sort of things that they put on in the afternoon and morning as well, for that matter of fact, on sea days. So anyway, so I'll speak to you later. If I don't speak to you before that, I've got a show, haven't I, at 6:45. So I'll definitely get back to you by then. So bye for now. Hello folks, here I am. I'm back in the cabin. It's been about an hour. What time is it? Let's have a look. It's it's about an hour and a half, something like that. It's been a really nice afternoon, that. You've seen what I've had from my tea and everything. And I met this lovely couple, Mark and Julie. Very nice talking to them. You know, we talked about all sorts of things, like you do. And very pleasant people. And as I said, give them a shout out. I didn't get them on film because, you know, it's... you just don't, do you? You got to really know people before you start asking them to appear on your film. But yeah, as I say, pleasant couple. Anyway, I'm back in my cabin, as I say, and I'm going to a show at 6:45. A singer, I can't remember his name. Let's have a look, see if I can find it on my thing. Lloyd, yeah, here we go. Lloyd Wade Session Man. Lloyd Wade Session Man. So yeah, I should be able to film some of that. I'll try and get a bit of it on tape or whatever. But before that, I've got to get ready for posh night, because I won't have time to get back up here, get changed and everything, and then go to chef's table. Yeah, I don't think I will have, so I'll go down in my best bib and tucker now, because as I say, I'm at chef's table tonight, because it's celebration night, as they now call it. You know, it's a black tie night, so there you go. So I'll probably see you all again when I'm getting ready, when I'm going to the singer, to see this singer. So it's bye for now. Right folks, quick update. Decided not to go to that show. It was a bit tight in getting back to get ready to go to chef's table, and I didn't want to go and sit in theatre listening to some singer that I've never heard of, to be honest, in my best suit. So I decided not to bother. I mean, he might be on it. Well, he will be on again later on in the week, but I believe he's fully booked anyway. So yeah, so I thought I'd give it a miss, and but I'll see you all at best at chef's table when I show you what we've had for us, what they've got on offer for evening meal. But yeah, they are other venues, so I'll check out the Sky Dome, which there'll be something in there bound to be, which you don't have to book, and the Live Lounge. There'll be something in there that you don't have to book. Or no, it's not Live Lounge, is it? That's Britannia. It's Clubhouse. That's it. It's the Clubhouse. There'll be stuff in there. A bit pulse band on and things like that. So I'll have to look out for that. So yeah, so that's the little update. So I'll speak to you later. These are some friends I've just met in the chef's table, and they're interested in looking at the blog. So your name is?
Amy.
And I'm Hayden.
Hayden.
Keith,
Keith.
I'm Debbie.
Mum and Dad,
Yeah.
brothers and sisters.
Yeah, right, you can tell. They're the double of each other.
Oh, I'm a bit offended now.
I don't know. You're lucky to have such a good-looking sister. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right, folks. I've just ordered my meal. When it comes, I'll show you it and let you know what it's like. Bye for now. Right, folks. My starter's arrived, and it's lamb bonbon. Right, folks, it's okay, but it just basically shredded pieces of beef, and to be honest, I wasn't all that impressed with it. But as usual, I picked the wrong one. So, what did you have, and what was it like?
I had the southern cannelloni and it was very nice.
Oh, good. Excellent,
Very
excellent.
fishy, very meal.
Yeah, well, smoked salmon tends to be fishy.
Yeah, there is that.
Well, folks, I wasn't impressed with that. As you can see, it's big chunks of beef, pork, sorry, big chunks of pork with one potato, and I've no idea what that is. And I was expecting it to be slices of pork, maybe some apple sauce or something, but no. No, I didn't like that at all, folks. Marks out of 10, 6 at best. It's not been my night, has it? Maybe I'll have better luck with pudding. Anyway, I'll get back to you when it comes. Right, folks, here we have a little trifle and a madeleine. Yes, well, I'm going to tuck into that and see what it's like. Now this, folks, is a silent disco. This is in the Sky Dome.